Whether it's the adventure of competitive racing or trying something new, the off-road dune buggy market is bursting with amazing vehicles to suit each and every person out there. This is Reacher, and here are 10 of our favorite off-road dune buggies and UTVs.
Number 10.
There's been a decent amount of buzz around the NIKOLA electric UTV for a few years now, and the specs have finally been revealed for this beast of a buggy. Appearance-wise, the NZT looks exactly how you would expect a dune buggy to look, but it's what you don't see that counts. Available in 2 models, the motor can provide up to 590 horsepower with a maximum range of 150 miles on a single charge. Speed is no problem either, as getting from 0 to 60 miles per hour can be achieved in just 3.5 seconds. Throw in an ultralight roll cage made from military-grade steel and 33-inch Kevlar reinforced tires, and you're set to go almost anywhere. Pricing on this 4-seater will set you back anywhere from $29,000 to $62,000.
Number 9.
Imagine crossing a sports car with a dune buggy, and you'll probably end up with the Buckshot X2 RL. The fully custom designed body measures in at 16 feet long with a dry weight just under 3,000 pounds. Extra features include an opening rear hatch, a backup camera with a 7-inch display, and an $8,000 paint job of your choosing. Powered by a monstrous aluminum big block, it can produce an insane 1,300 horsepower. That's the kind of power that allows you to carve your way through the dunes like it was nothing before pulling up and exiting through your Lamborghini-style hinged doors. A complete X2 has a starting price of $175,000. But hey, if you have that kind of money, why not?
Number 8.
One of 5 new models in the Can-Am Maverick Sport line, the XRC is a 2-seater designed to take you on the ride of your life. And it does so with the look and feel you would expect from a world-class dune buggy. 30-inch tires, a 100-horsepower Rotax V-twin engine, and a differential with 4 different settings are enough to make this 4-wheel drive feel equally at home whether on sand, rocks, or mud. And for those times when your friends get stuck trying to keep up with you, there's a 4,500-pound winch and tow hook on the front. Measuring just over 10 feet long and 5 feet wide, it's one of the lighter options out there, having a dry weight around 1,600 pounds. The price is a bit lighter as well at a more reasonable $21,300.
Number 7.
The RZR XP models have been entirely re-engineered to provide a stronger and tougher ride, priding themselves on the fact that there is very little tuning needed, which should make even the biggest buggy enthusiast 100% happy with their vehicle. With 32-inch tires and a 16-inch ground clearance, even the biggest and most uneven of obstacles are still just a minor challenge for the RZR. And the 168-horsepower engine is more than enough to power you over, around, or through anything thrown at you. With a competitive starting price of just under $28,000, it's the ultimate off-road experience for the ultimate off-road fans. If you like this one, be sure and hit that subscribe button and click that bell icon to stay up to date on all of our latest videos.
Number 6.
What started in 1964 with the original Meyers Manx has evolved 54 years later into a street-legal version called the Kickout SS. It first hit the market in 2009 in its current form as a kit. Each one consists of the exterior components, including the windshield, lights, roll bars, and a fiberglass body which comes painted in your choice of color. The chassis can also be purchased from the company, but the drivetrain and other parts must be added separately. Named after a surfing maneuver, the Kickout was built by Meyers because he wanted a buggy that was fun to drive and look at. Prices for the Kickout SS kit start at $5,900.
Number 5.
From the makers of the infamous Ariel Atom, the Ariel Nomad is here to take on and destroy any off-road obstacles put in its path. Designed to be the ultimate UTV and unbelievably fun to drive, the Nomad can move seamlessly from forest to mountain to desert. It comes in at 11.5 feet in length and 6 feet in width with a weight of 1,750 pounds and 1,450 pounds for the tactical and sport, respectively. If you're looking for something to get your adrenaline pumping, it definitely fits the bill, providing strength from a 230 horsepower engine that can get you to a top speed of 120 miles per hour. The Nomad Tactical starts at $92,000, with the sport version running a bit less at $80,000.
Number 4.
When you think of world-class rally experiences, you'd be forgiven if your mind didn't immediately drift to a Mini Cooper. But perhaps it should. Built by X-Raid for the 2018 Dakar Rally Race, the Cooper Works Buggy is based on the Countryman All 4. The team built a specially designed frame composed of carbon fiber reinforced plastic and steel with Kevlar stretched over it. They also increased the suspension and underbody protection to aid in handling the rough terrain of the 5,000-mile race. The drivetrain consists of a 6-speed transmission and a 3-liter diesel engine that can produce 340 horsepower for a top speed of 118 miles per hour. And for those of you with a little daredevil in you, these guys actually rent and sell their used vehicles.
Number 3.
This car was built to win. It's as simple as that. Also designed for the Dakar Rally, the Red Bull SMG Buggy looks like a cross between an F1 car and a Dune Buggy. A carbon fiber body sits atop the hand-built aluminum chassis, creating a total weight just under 3,100 pounds. Inside, you'll find a cockpit that looks straight out of a modern-day jetliner. The 420 horsepower engine is mounted behind the cockpit for rear weight distribution. This provides extra traction to the 2 rear wheels, giving it a distinct advantage over its 4-wheel drive opponents.
Number 2.
Looking for something on this list that's a little bit different? Well, look no further. As the name suggests, the Skyrunner can quite literally run in the sky. It combines all the features of a versatile dune buggy with the ability to fly well above the sand. It can make the transition from ground to air in minutes using a ram air parafoil wing that attaches to the top of the vehicle. Once airborne, a separate Rotax engine powers the rear-mounted propeller, which can reach speeds up to 40 miles per hour with a flight range just under 140 miles. On the ground, the rugged design allows the vehicle to handle just like a normal buggy. The 89 horsepower engine can reach speeds up to 70 miles per hour with a range of 240 miles from the 16-gallon fuel supply. If you're looking to buy one, you can have it at a starting price of $154,000. Could you see yourself racing through the outdoors in one of these buggies? Let us know in the comments which one would be your favorite. With modern technology advancing by the day, it's important for our government agencies to keep up with ever-growing threats. Made by Polaris, this final entry may be just what's needed. It comes in 4 configurations with room to seat 2 or 4 people. Power is generated by either a gasoline or diesel engine, which can reach a top speed of 63 miles per hour. Topping out at 11.5 feet in length, each model sits on 26-inch tires, providing a ground clearance around 12 inches high. The lightweight and easily configurable design of the MRZR allows for it to be used in a variety of applications and environments. Not only is it tough enough to be driven into the worst of the worst, it's also certified for air transport and on-site airdrops. These are only available for purchase by a government agency, so don't get your hopes up on owning one unless there's a second-hand market out there. Pricing for a new one runs around $30,000 to $36,000. This episode of Mind's Eye Design is brought to you by the KDLINKS R100 Dual Dash Cam. The kit includes a rearview mirror with a built-in camera as well as a wide-angle rear camera for full HD coverage. Features include night vision and motion-activated recording even when the vehicle is off. More information can be found by clicking the link below.
One day I'll wait decide it's a day I don't get baked. If you know me today, then you know it's fake. That I'm lost in space, lost this way, touch way. How was your day? What rate that makes me my fillet? Makes you all say that mayday. Later blade across that neck, that breath escape. The last one that I take till all the shells goes a place in hell's pit where you'll have delay away from a brain you punk kid destroy.
Hey guys, this is Cassie. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Tell us in the comments below what you found to be the most interesting and why. Also, if you haven't done so yet, make sure to hit the bell notification next to the subscribe button to stay up to date with all of our latest videos. Thank you for watching. I'll see you guys next time.
You punk kid, destroy it before you touch propaganda to public. All the drugs I win and does it. Go ahead, I'll leave in public. You're in a place you think we can't bust in. You're gonna learn who Ecstasy Dubs is.
Black light with the neon glow. Spaceship, deep space, be so cold. Ice beam, it'll freeze your soul. I seize control when I speak this gold. I'm reaching bold and I'm breaching codes. I got an army of android clones. Never know which me is flesh and bone.